Morning, everyone. How are you all going? Sorry, I forgot my earrings. So I quickly put them on. So they're black and red, matches my top. So I hope you're all well. Welcome. Thank you for coming in and spending some time with me. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a croaky throat. It was really worse this morning, the early hours. Hi, Marlene. How are you going? Lovely to see you. So my name's Suzie and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, in the Brisbane area. So if you need anything to do with paper crafting, cards, scrapbooking, any sort of paper crafting at all, some people do that quilting thing where they roll them all strips up. Hi Kim, how you going? Hi Glenda, lovely to see you all. So I've got a couple of books on it that I got from a lady that passed, and it's like a quilting, but you roll up fine strips of paper, and you make things with that. I haven't tried it. And I gave away all the fine strips that came with the book, so because I didn't think I'd use them. So, hi Tanya, how you going? Hi Glenda. Just say hi to you, Kim. Quilting, yes. It's an art that you roll very fine strips of paper up. I don't know whether I've got the book still here, whether I put it away. I think I put it in the lounge room. So it's very fine strips of paper. I mean, really fine. And you say you're making a rose, you make the rose out of this fine rolled up paper. It's quite pretty, actually. I had a quick flick through the book. So I'll see if I can find it for tomorrow, and I'll show you what it is. As I say, I haven't tried it yet, and I gave all the strips away. So you must be able to buy them in lengths of really, really tiny strips. So that's interesting, isn't it? So just a couple of things from for our housekeeping that's going on. So Black Friday is the 25th of November to the 1st of December, and you get 40% off selected products. I haven't gone in to see if the 40% what it's on at the moment, but I will check that. Our new catalogue for January to April, of course, is in pre-order. So if you are a demonstrator, you'll be able to pre-order these catalogue products. If you're not a demonstrator, then I'd be happy to have you join my little team and have some fun. So also there's a live Facebook group, which is going to be a card class. And you can join that. That's on the 21st of November. So if you want to do the card class, I will need to get how much it cost you. I think it was $50-something, and it's using the Brushed with Beauty. So online exclusive starts yesterday on the 18th. So we had some new products go live on yesterday. All right, what are we making today? So you remember the card that we did yesterday? Hang on, let's go down to the desk. You don't want to hear me rattle on. So I already went in and checked that it was all working fine after the last few weeks or last week when it played up. So we're doing a accordion fold, I guess you'd call it. And I've cut everything out. So yesterday we did this card. And you know, every time I walked past it, I liked it more and more. And I thought I might make a set of things to hang on the wall, because I really do like the way that turned out. So I just might do some wall hangings and give them away for Christmas presents. So what have we got here? So I'm going to have to do some of the things on here. So I've got my card base. And this is pumpkin pie. I wanted something bright, so I've gone for pumpkin pie. Those are all the blends I used, which we don't need. So our card base is 5.5 by 11. So then I'm going to score it at 1 3/4 or 3 3/16. Where's me paper that tells me the fractions? Can't read my own writing. 3/16. So I never sort of what's it these fractions, and I had a piece of paper here so that I would know what they are. So just bear with me a moment. Yeah, there's it all go. Sorry about that. I am here. I was trying to find, so I'll do it at 1. I hit my mouse. That's right. I don't like it when I know I've got something and I can't find it. And then I need to go to 4 inches. So I'm going to score at 4 inches. And then I'm going to score at 6 3/4. So I'm going to need my arm out for that. And to have it flat. So what did I say? 6 3/4. I wrote all my 6, 6.5, 6 3/4. So I think that first one might be a bit wide. All right, so we're going to fold this and crease it in. Where's my bone folder? Ah, here we go. So I'm going to crease that, give it a nice sharp crease. So then this is what we've got. So that one goes there, that one goes there, and that one goes there. Like that. So that's our card base. And then I've got, which I've just messed up, so very vanilla will go there. And that is 4 by 5 1/4. So I might have to cut a smidgen off there. So 4 by 5 1/4. It's just a little fraction too big. That's because I did a smidge. And I don't need a smidge on this one. So we'll line that up. And we'll take that smidge off the bottom too. I always tend to cut them now with a smidge, just a little bit over. The reason being why is every time I do the size that they say, I end up with them too much of a border around it, and I don't like it with the border around it like that. So I always add on a smidge just in case, and I can take it off. So I've got all this here. Yeah, where did I put my glue gun? It's going to be a day of everything disappearing today. Unless it's fallen somewhere. Never mind, we'll just use this. And I cleaned all this up. You wouldn't believe it, would you? And I mean, it's not a small item to lose, is it? So I like to use the Tombow because then it gives me a little bit of a wiggle room, because I just don't do it straight. And then these will go on there like that. So the one I was following that did it didn't have the cream underneath, like the 2 lots of mattes, only had one. Only had the DSP on there, and I wanted it to have a bit of depth to it. So then I went and cut some cream to make it work. So there we go there. It also has a belly band. We'll do that after. My voice is terrible, isn't it? Now that goes there, and that's an inch. So I think I've actually made that too wide. So I've got 2 of those. And they're 1 inch by 5 1/4. That's for my belly band. So this one is for here. And that is 2 1/2 by 5 1/4. So to give it a bit of a, I didn't want to put cream on cream, so I actually did it with the pumpkin pie so that it looked a bit nicer. And this is what we're going to stamp on. So I'm going to stamp on Autumn Wishes. So I need a block. I'll stamp this now while we're going along. And as usual, I'm going to do it in my secret seat. There we go. Get that away so I don't put my fingers in it. Sorry about my voice today. It's really being croaky. I must have slept with my mouth open or something. So we've got that. So tomorrow I've got a hair appointment, which I thought was today, and it wasn't. So I think I'll still do my normal 10:30. Because my hair appointment's 12:30 and it's only about 10 minutes up the road. So I'll stick to that. So this one is 5 1/4 by 2 1/2, the same. Now here's where I've gone wrong. Pencil. Because I couldn't find my fractions, and I went the other side. So it's supposed to be, I think, 1 3/8. So if I put that, that's 1. Missed it. I used to have it sitting on my keyboard. That looks better. And you won't see it because it'll be covered. There is some I've heard. Hi Ray, how are you going? Yeah, it takes a lot of time, doesn't it, Lorraine? I've still got stuff that I've got to find a spot for. And I've done it again. I've got to take a smidgen off because I added a smidge. I think I'll have to line my paper up before I add the smidge. I don't know why they always have a lot of room, you know, like 1/4 of an inch around. Sometimes it looks better like that, but I quite like it with the narrower border. Oh, I forgot to put the fan on. And it's starting to get quite warm in here. Dropped a leaf. Okay, so we'll put this one on. Hopefully now everything's sorted. I had everything ready to go. And I don't know what I've done with my glue press. So then we've got this piece will go on here. So I need another one of those. Oh, sure, I put two. So this one then will sit here. Let's have a look if I need a smidge of this. I want a little cutting board, don't I? So let's just check that. That's right. Add this to our little strip. I mean, how can you lose the glue gun? It's not a small thing. So unless it's fallen in one of my drawers. Oh, can you hang on? There's someone at the door. Yeah, I'm good. I'm in the middle of a live, so I can't talk to you. Okay. Yeah, just put it in the letter box for me. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. There was some, I think, Jehovah's Witnesses or something. I couldn't get stuck talking to them. Otherwise, I'd never get back here, would I, to talk? All right. So then this one goes on here. So again, 1 inch by 5 1/4. And I had to take a smidgen off it, didn't I? If that's the trouble when you leave your doors open. You can't get away with not being home. So with the puppy, with Bear, we have now found 2 dig holes. So there's a patch up the side of the garden, and there's some wood bark and all that stuff. There used to be a big tree there, but they've cut it down. So they've left a heap of sort of stuff on the ground to hi Deb, how you going? To I guess be a mulch. But of course he's found that he can dig it up and play with the bark. So there's bark all over the patio. I need another piece for here at the back. About 5 1/4. It's not I mean, if you don't want to put a piece on here, you can just leave it. But I'm going to add a piece on. Should be about it. By 5 1/4. So he's found he can dig holes. Hi Sarah, how you going? Lovely to see you. I'm just going to take a smidge off that. So, you know, when we got him from a farm type, and they just left all the pups down with mum. So he had a whole big paddock to run around, him and his sisters. And they never went inside or anything like that. So he doesn't want to come inside. He'll sit by the door. and look at you with these sad eyes. But you open the door to let him in, and he doesn't want to come in because he's used to, I think, being left out in a paddock all the time. So unless you pick him up and carry him in, he won't come inside. And then he'll go to the back door to be let out. So I guess as he gets older, he will just come in by himself once he gets used to the fact that he's allowed to come in. And Zeus and Bear sniff each other through the fly screen. And yet, if Bear's outside with him, and I put Zeus outside, he goes and bounces around and aggravates him till Zeus actually growls at him. So that's our card part done. So that goes like that. Probably didn't need that piece on the back, but I like it there. Just gives a bit of substance to the card as well. So there's our autumn wishes. So I might just put the acorns, what do you call them? So I want it in the corner. I just want a couple of leaves. I'll go it down a bit more, but that's okay. Now we've got a belly band. So there's our card. I'll put something else here. See what I got in my little box of tricks. No, I don't think I've got anything that would really I could put the smaller one of the flowers there. Let's have a look. And we got a gold one. I think we'll put that there. Go on. But boy, he likes his food. It's gone in about 2 minutes flat. Okay. So the belly band is that's lovely. So I'm going to score this at 3 inches and 7.5. So you really don't have to score it unless you want to. And then at 7.5. And just give it a bit of a score. So this should now go around our card with just a little bit to so see, you've got a little bit there. You see that? If I push that to the end, it just gives you a little bit. So that in the middle allows you to go up and down with your belly band. So I'm going to put just a little bit of glue there. And we'll just slide that off. And give it a bit of a crease. And then I've taken a shape. Then I'm going to put onto our belly band. And I've done a pumpkin that I'm going to set on here. And I've got some leaves. I left the dies out the other day, so I thought I'll use these ones. So it's just a matter of where to put them. So it doesn't matter if we go out the sides, at the top, or the bottom, really, because it's only going to go on this and I'm going to pop it up too, so whoops, doesn't want to go under. We could even if we wanted. Yeah, I think it'll be too much. Oh well, that was a thought. So let's put this together and we'll organise this. And I'm going to pop it up. So I'm going to cut out a circle in the front. going to use my bits up first. You're going to case the card. It's good when you can do that, isn't it? So I got all my Christmas cards posted. Oh, all except the ones for here in Australia. I'll do those beginning of December. Okay. That's right, Tanya. We all like to see people who do the cards. You can always put them on so we can see them. Yeah. Yeah, I did mine the other day. So they've all gone out. Plus a birthday card for a certain lady who had a birthday a couple of days ago. But it's like going in the post. Sorry, Kim. Oh, wow. Sarah. 50. Mind you, I think Kim did something like 150. So I used, I shouldn't have pressed it down because I'm using the dimensionals to stick down my leaves. I could have used some glitter on here. Believe me, Deb, I usually send out 2 cards to the UK to a girlfriend of mine that I had at school and my aunt. That's usually the overseas ones I ever do. So with our Happy Mail, which is great, I decided I'd better get a riddle on to send them overseas. So I'm just putting these leaves around. The last one I might do up here. Oh, thanks for that, Tanya. Yeah, Lorraine's got a new number of her street. And Glenda, if you're still on, can you please email us with your, or message us with your email address, please, so we can send you out a list. I don't think we've got Glenda's, yeah, change of addresses. Lorraine's is the street's still the same, it's just the numbers changed. Now, on our belly band, so I want I'm going to put this on here, but I want to see which way is best to go. I got all that out. I put it through 4 times. And it just all came out, which was great because I didn't have to sit there and pick it all out. Oh, okay. I haven't sent the ones to around Australia out yet. I'm just wondering about there. Yeah. So I'm going to glue that on there like that. And then our pumpkin will sit on top of that. I'll glue that on. It's a bit Kim, has Canada still got a strike on for mail? Yeah. Glenda, we just need your email address to send you out the list for everybody. If anybody's out there would like to join the list too, we're quite happy to. Have you still got a strike on, Kim? And then I'm going to pop this up. Get to use all my ends. They've been striking a long time, Kim. Why do they always do these things heading into Christmas, which is the busiest time? Of the year for them to strike. I mean, it must be crazy Christmas time for parcels and cards. When I went to the post office the other day, there was a queue right outside the door. Everybody with parcels. Some people had a trolley full of packages to be sent overseas. I'm just checking that I haven't gone over. There's a little bit there. We shall put some wink of Stella on that. Make it all pretty. I'll just flick some on the card itself. I got my fingers full of Winker Stella. Okay, so there's our card. If you want, you can tizzy it up a bit more on the sides, but I just wanted it like that. I did add the the mats, because the person I watched, a couple of people I watched doing the accordion fold, didn't put any mats on, and I think it looks a lot nicer if you put the mats on. So we might just put a little bit of gems, a couple of little gems. Now, I did. So we've got our drusies. Oh, thank you. Oh, we've got these ones, which are antique pearls. Sometimes I must check what they we've got Timid Tiger, so Timid Tiger is in here. So thank you, Marlene. Oh, that's good, Sarah. So let me know in the comments what you want, 1, 2, or 3. And Sarah, you asked about the drusies the other day. These are the drusies. It is actually a crystal that's found under the ground, and they've taken the name. Thank you. Glad you all like it. Now, we just got to pick 3, 3, and 3. Well, there we go. No qualms about that one, is there? Everybody's in agreement with them. I think my putty end is just about out. So I might put that big one up there. And we've got a medium one we can put there. A small one there. And I think I might just do a couple of others. So if we put one here, and then a small one up there. How's that? So there we go. There's our card for today. Slide the belly band off. And we've got her card and the back that I did. So there we go. That's our card for today. I'll come up the top. Just bear with me a moment. Hello. Oh, it's taking its time. I didn't think it was going to let me come back up the top then. Thank you, Kim, Sarah. Your neighbour is home now. All right, so that's our card for today. I hope you enjoyed doing it. Something a little bit different. And you could make it into a Christmas card too if you wanted. It might be a little thick on for the postage. It shouldn't be, though. That's not too bad. And then I'd cover the belly band so that it didn't get wrapped. Put a piece of cardboard on the top or something. So thank you, ladies. As usual, it's wonderful to spend my morning with you. I always enjoy the chat and the way you chat with each other and support each other is really great. So anybody on just watching and you're not part of the chat, if you want to pop in, the ladies here are absolutely lovely and full of support for each other too. So please jump in, tell us where you're from, and the ladies will include you in the chat and the support. So thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow. I will do at 10:30 tomorrow, but it probably will be a fairly quick card because I have to be at the hairdressers by 12:30, and it's about 10 minutes up the road. That isn't far, but yeah. So have a fantastic day. Enjoy, and you ladies overseas, have a really nice sleep. Dream nicely. And I will see you tomorrow at 10:30. Take care now. And if you're driving, take care because the silly season's already started. Well, it has here. The number of accidents are okay. Let's have a look, Glenda. You think you sent it? Did you send it to me? Have a great day, everyone. Bye. I'll have a look, Glenda, okay? And it was